Hey folks, this is Gaines here. Please ignore the background music, the background voices. It's my girlfriend. She is currently doing some Minecraft hunting. But yeah, so today I thought we'll be talking about bowling. You may be wondering, why is an RPG enthusiast talking about bowling of all things? Well, here's the thing. So we just came back from bowling a couple minutes ago, and my God, it taught me a bit. I went bowling a couple weeks earlier, and we had a fun. And it also taught me about a bit about. And also, we also went today, and just got back just now. So what's new with bowling? Nothing. It's just a bowling ball and a pin. You can make them collide. It all goes down. Simple stuff. It's it's basic bowling. We've all been there before with bowling, so I mean. So yeah, so what? But there's more to bowling than meets the eye. But many people may think of it as just a no game. But to me, I'm a deep thinker, and as a deep thinker, I like to put things a bit. I like to think more on it. So as this video progresses, I am going to be talking about it. So to many people, bowling is a sport. They think it is a competition. They may, and a lot of people think of it as everything. I mean, a lot of people think of it as a competitive game where you just strike balls and simply target it and just hope for the best. But when it comes to bowling, it also teaches you a lot about the more basics of life, in my opinion, and more life skills I feel like would help you out a bit. And not sure why this came to mind. I just like making a video on it, but oh well. Anyways, when I bowled, it enhanced my focusing a bit more. If you know what I'm saying. Like no shit, course, man. But bowling teaches you that a lot of special things can happen when you're staying focused on a certain goal. Because when you start saying focus on one specific task, shit gets real. Like literally crazy shit gets real. Like let's ask. It's like any other sport, honestly. Like esports, a lot of esports people come. Like every sport is like different in its own way, but from what I can tell, bowling is like it's more so like it's like a sport about enhancing your focus and removing distractions that get in your way. Not in a physical term of getting rid of them, but basically like blocking them out. If you don't say. And it's hard to do that because of how a lot of people are in life, but pretty much I'd say it was hard for me at first, but when I got to bowling, I didn't really do much on the first round. I got like a 90-ish, I guess. I didn't do too well, but when I started focusing a bit more on myself and just reiterating that I could do this and all that stuff, basic stuff saying that you can do this and don't doubt yourself and you got this, you're worth it and all that stuff. Typical stuff, I guess, for someone who needs that. Well, there's also the fact that when you start to focus on yourself and start focusing on your goal, which is trying to get done, just start trying to keep yourself focused on the goal, which is take down the pins. Basically, when I started doing that, I I got into a I got into a frenzy, and that frenzy was me getting a strike, a spare, another spare. Oh, okay, okay. Well, there was a strike. Then I get a spare. Then I think I might have. I did kind of well. I got like a 9 and a little bit, and I got like a gutter, I guess. Which, I mean, you're not gonna have. There's not always gonna be your best rounds, I guess. So, but at the same time, and there's also another lesson. Like, you're not always gonna be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Just be yourself. Just be yourself and just have fun. Be yourself and just appreciate the little things in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a game developer, I appreciate little things in life. I appreciate little things in game development and bowling and all that stuff. Like game development, for example, I appreciate the things I've made that I grow into. As a game developer, I have grown into something that I'm really happy for, because at the end of the day, we all need to start somewhere, and the progress I made throughout this time of game development was helpful. And it's crazy to think that these skills of just focusing on where you are now and compare yourself to where you were before, it's crazy how all of them align and stuff. And it teaches me, and it teaches that we'll find these life lessons somewhere. I know it might sound kind of weird pointing this in the video about RPGs and stuff, but if you're a deep thinker like me, then you will notice that a lot of things start to click. I guess like staying focused on one specific task and staying and keeping yourself distracted and keeping yourself not limit distractions on yourself. And it's alright to take breaks. Like we all need breaks from development. We all need breaks from bowling and stuff. That's pretty much what we did, and just reward ourselves for break. So, and I know it's like a weird thing to talk about here, but I feel like this is a good place to talk about because as a channel that mainly talks about RPGs, the reason why I started this YouTube channel was to talk about not just RPGs, but also I guess just talk about what's on my mind, even though some people not care. If you don't care, then that's alright personally. At least I'm getting it out there. I mean, but there are some people that might care enough, but they don't. And oh well, it's at least I'm making this video just for the fun of it, and also just to speak my thoughts on the matter. So yeah, I feel like everyone gets this. I feel like everyone always gets through this like whole experience where they focus on the future and they focus on the past and all that stuff, and their mind's everywhere, which is understandable because I've been that way before. But that's the thing about, and that's the problem because the thing that we can control now is the present, and the present needs to be focused on more. And I feel like it's a good place, and I feel like it's always nice to once in a while to look at your surroundings and figure out where am I in my life that I can change, and what needs to be improved, and how I'm doing so far. Like I'm a guy that kind of cares about my mental health a lot. I mean, I kind of have been doing that for a while now, because my mental health I feel mental health is a lot to talk about here because it's like not like a lot of people seem to underestimate mental health and how much power it can bring towards someone. But what I learned is that if you beat yourself up, you're not going to be going through a lot. You'll be going through hell just to beat yourself up, and it's not the best way to get into it. Like back in 2023, I took a long ass break from Nickelodeon and probably my YouTube channel as well because of my mental health, because I beat myself up. And if I continued this, I would have not been back on Nickelodeon. And we all go through these mental health struggles where we feel like we're alone and we feel like we're not the best. But deep down, we're all going through our own struggles and stuff, and we're all worth something. We're humans. We're not perfect, but at the end, and also because it helps out knowing that you have someone that actually cares for you, and knowing that you have people care for you. And even if you don't have people to care for you, but at least you have yourself. And having yourself in a matter like this is difficult because many people seem to care about a lot of people. But I feel like what really matters most in life is also if you care about yourself. That is hard to talk about here because people tend to just unalive themselves or all that stuff because they tend to just not care about themselves enough. But that's the truth, honestly. I might check on everybody in the video. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that everyone needs to talk. Everyone has their own struggles and stuff. But back to bowling. Why am I talking about this bowling? The truth about bowling and everything else like that is that we are all going through it. That it teaches us that focus on what you need most, and focus on trying to get through your goals, your struggles, whatever you're going through. Stay focused, and you'll get through it. And it's hard to stay focused on a day where you have all this stress, anxiety, ADHD, autism, all that stuff. I know it sucks, but guess what? Everything will be okay. I know it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy having someone. It's not easy when you're kind of feeling all this emotions and stuff like that. But I might be going around, but at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that you're not alone. We're all not alone. We're all going through a lot of shit and stuff, but and all this stress and stuff just clear it out of your head and just enjoy the time once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and I enjoyed it. As you can tell from the thumbnail, my girlfriend was with me during the whole bowling show. She did pretty well for someone who didn't bowl for like 7 years.
I've had 7 years of bowling experience.
Okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that. Okay, you did pretty well though. But yeah. Anyways, the fans part of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This video, it's a bit to talk about here, but I just want this to be a great. I just want this to I just want to talk about this video, and I just want to talk about what this taught me and other stuff in general, and other stuff that's taught me in general. And, just want to share my experiences. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to post and want to see more RPG content, please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell on the channel. But you'll also not miss video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video. Have a good one.